So we're gonna start with, when you come out of bed, a lot of times you're gonna feel stiffness in your back and in your hips. So if you can get out of bed and have your yoga mat ready right by your bed, you're gonna go onto your yoga mat and you're gonna come flat onto your back. And I want you just to really think about the spine here. I can stick my hand under my back right now. So that means my spine is bending in its arch. I want you to think about flattening the back and relaxing the back. Okay, so now the back is flat. I want you to raise your right foot, cross it over your left knee. Okay, you're gonna pick up your foot, take your right hand through the hole, the left hand comes around your thigh, interlock your fingers behind your left thigh, and then you're gonna pull towards your chest. So now you're gonna feel a stretch in the right glute and possibly the right hamstring. Okay, there's a couple of key things I want you to think about in this pose. One is the back is flat. Bringing the back up off the floor is not acceptable. So you want the back flat. So if your legs are out here, that's fine. You just want to make sure your back is flat. If you can't get your hands around the back of your thigh or that's uncomfortable, take your hands to the top of your right calf and then bring your knee in this way. So you can still get a stretch without having to pull from here. Okay, so either way, you're stretching out this side, you're flattening the back, which gives that feeling of relaxation, lets the muscles around the spine relax, and then you're starting to open up the leg, the back of the leg, the hip, the hamstring. And then remember to breathe. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose. And then you're gonna slowly lower that leg, uncross, and then you're gonna take the other foot across your right knee. Gonna lift up the right foot. And again, you have your options. You can take your left hand through the hole, right hand around your thigh, interlock your fingers, and pull towards your chest. Or you can bring your hands on top of your leg and pull. Now you're feeling the stretch in the left side. So your left hip, possibly your hamstring. And remember, you're breathing. As you breathe, inhale, the belly goes up towards the sky, and exhale, comes in towards your spine. And then lower the leg down to the floor, uncross, and straighten your legs. Okay, the next position, you can stay on your back. We're gonna do what I call supine twist. So you're actually gonna bend your knees again, flatten your back, lift your feet, and then you're gonna take your knees and feet all the way to the right side. So you're just getting a stretch all through the back in here and all the way down into the hip. You can choose to take your arms open, which will also give you a stretch in your chest. But the important thing is you're just letting the side body start to open up in the morning. If your knees don't touch the ground, place a pillow under the knees or between the knees. If it's still difficult, you can lower the knees, and that will make the stretch a little bit easier. And if you want more intense stretch, you can bring the knees up and you can extend the legs out straight. So we're beginning to wake up the body and then breathe. And so this is a great position again to focus on the breath. So you can imagine the rib cage here because you can really feel it. And so when you're inhaling, the ribs are moving up, and exhaling, the ribs are coming in towards the spine. So you can even place your hand there and just feel it. And if you visualize the ribs moving with the breath, that's bringing your mind back to the moment and onto the breath. Okay, then you're gonna just bend the knees, Slowly bring the knees back up to center and go to the other side. Each side's different, so you may feel a different stretch in this side of the body, but the same things apply. If you need to lower your knees to make it a little bit easier, or place a pillow between the legs or under the knees. And remember on this, anytime we're stretching the chest with the arm out, if it's too tight or your arm is off the ground, lower your arm towards your feet. And again, bring your attention back to the rib cage. Inhale, the ribs come up. Exhale, they come in. So you're just focusing on the breath, calming the mind before you get started on your busy day. And then slowly bring the knees back to the center. And then you can roll to one side, place your hand in the ground, press yourself up to a seated position. Okay, the next tip I have for you for waking up in the morning is what I like to call shower yoga. So we're in the shower, everybody takes a shower in the morning, so you might as well use that time to do a yoga stretch. And the easiest thing to do is just a forward fold or a forward bend. Just simply come down and touch your toes. So you're gonna inhale, arms are gonna come up, and you're gonna come forward, keep a slight bend in the knees, come down and just touch your toes. You can let the warm water hit your low back muscles and just let the body relax. Begin to open up the backs of the legs and the hamstrings and just breathe. We're all in a rush during the day, so I understand how important it is to find little times to do yoga, and I think this is one of those times. In the shower is a great time just to bend down and take a nice stretch. Give your legs a stretch and your low back. And then inhale, slowly come up. Back to standing and complete your shower. So you can repeat that 2 or 3 times in the shower, but it gets the body moving, and the warm water also helps to relax the muscles.